Alright guys, just a quick trade recap. So I unfortunately didn't take this trade here, but instead I took 3 trades, which were all losses. And I really can't believe that I'm saying that, but I took 3 losses in a row yesterday. But I'm just gonna go over it real quick. So, and I'm gonna share my main takeaway here, which makes a lot of sense there. It was actually a mistake. It's not something that I can like adapt to, but it was actually a mistake, if you can call it like that. That should not have happened, but actually it happened to me, never happened to me before. So yeah, I'm happy to learn from that. Just maybe now with 3 losses, but anyways. Um, so we were pushing up here. I was on the charts at that time, so we were pushing up, but I knew because we broke that higher time from trend up there. And by the way, I also thought that we were gonna break that because of here of the lower limit here, which worked perfectly fine. Just could have maybe taken a swing trade down there. But yeah, so I was waiting for a break here of that trend here because I knew it was gonna be a ticking time bomb, and I didn't want to take any long before we did not retrace, so I was actually bearish. I was looking to take some shorts there. So first trade was after we broke that, sorry, and then we retraced to the 45, 50, and then I took a trade to here at a very nice R there, about 8 RR. Oops. I thought we were here, but we are already there. Anyway, so we got stopped out here once. Then I entered another position there after we rejected off the 786 level, just by 1 candle here, and obviously, no, it was 2 candles actually. Very good RR here again, 5 RR, stopped out again. Alright, let's go to the next one. Then here, third trade, stopped out again there. So, and to be honest, the third trade was just based on emotions. It was not really, it was a revenge trade. I could not handle it. I could handle it, but it was like, I mean, are you serious right now? Like, that's just weird, man. Like, that trade, I was super confident in this trade here. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what was the problem. And there was a real problem. So, normally if I take break and retest trades, if we change the trend, normally the middle time frame trend, then I act like it is, let's say, the middle time frame trend, right? So here, what's the problem there was we broke a higher time frame trend here, and like I was not acting like it was a higher time frame reversal. I was acting like it was a middle time frame reversal, right? So the better time frame would have been like the 15-minute, and as you can see here, you would not have taken a trade here, or even the next trade right there, whatever. If let's say we would pretend that this is a 1 minute chart, or maybe 10-minute, you wouldn't have taken a trade there. But to be honest, I mean that trend is pretty small too. So yeah, but it was a higher time frame retracement, so I mean it is expected to like wait a second, where can I? It's expected to range a little bit, to be a little bit choppy. You cannot expect the price just pulls down, pushes up, bang, perfect, right? I mean that's expected here. So Anyways, we tested that 3 times before we actually went lower. As always, the bias is correct. The bias is not a problem. So maybe I should just focus on maybe lower RR trades, which are like which take the next few hours to get hit. But yeah, I mean, for example, this was clear. This move up here, also the move down, the retracement was clear. But 9:30 open, maybe I should just wait for 9:30 open, because then we really pushed down, and then it was just super easy, right? You could have just taken. And by the way, then I told myself I need to stop trading today. But then immediately afterwards there came a nice trade option, super simple trade. Like, there is nothing simpler than that. You had, well, the trade would have been here, right? You had thing there, stop loss there, take profit there. Okay, almost was a little close there, to be honest, but price sometimes likes to, especially 50 or 45%, likes to range a little bit. So I'm comfortable with putting my stop loss below the or above the next high or the last high, especially if we are above the 50. Let's say if the last high was below the 50, I would probably still have my stop loss at the same level there, because I would expect it to go a little bit further, take that high out, and also the 50%. So I would be more careful, but here it's perfectly fine. So yeah, it's been a nice 4-hour trade there, 4.15, and also as you can see, these levels work perfectly together. Oops. Maybe in the future, if I'm a little bit more comfortable with these trades, I would also take a limit order there, and I will show you right away what I maybe would do. So as you can see here, we do have a nice fib level here. I mean, that's not a strong level, but for high time frame wise, it's a pretty strong level. Price will definitely not always, but like most of the time will react to it. And also we do have a this pretty strong fib level. The minus 0.272 level is pretty strong level, and also the green level. So if it hits that, you could have maybe just taken a reversal sniper entry there and be generous with your take profit to the 45, something like that. Another 6RR trade there. Let's see if it would have worked out. Not entirely actually. So a little bit bigger stop loss there. But yeah, then so what happened was it actually broke it again. So now what I would do is we do have another break, right? So let's actually see how we would act if, yeah, I mean that's probably, no, that's too low of a time frame there, too high time frame. We do have a reaction there at the 786 level there. So would have been good. Let's see if it reacted to the 45. Okay, would have broken there, so that would have been a little bit tricky, I guess. But yeah, then it reacted down there, so this gotta be studied. Maybe I should not take any breaks anymore. That's maybe a solution that I will maybe try to analyze. Because after break there's always a continuation, so we could be even more safe, I guess. But then we can draw a trend, because that looks like a nice trend there, and also our fib. You can see which level aligns there. Okay, seems nice 50% there. One level. One candle, sorry. It seems a nice break. I see. Yeah, we'll target the white line there. Wow, a nice 5-hour trade there, I see. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Maybe into the 930, but that's a little bit too optimistic. But yeah, was the recap for yesterday actually. Maybe there's another recap for today if I take a trade there, but I would definitely be more careful with these reversals. Continuation trades are always the best. They're the simplest trades you can take. I mean, if the bias is clear, which it was here, here it was clear, but there I was waiting for reversal. But the reversal was clear here, as you can see, when we formed actually a new trend line there. So that was a mistake that I made to enter. It was a mistake in general to enter 3 times. But as you can see here, we broke that. Now I'm actually entering again of a break. That's maybe. That's also interesting. Yeah, we gotta analyze that. But it would have been a good trade, I think. You should also probably not to overthink. And yeah, let's see. See you in the next video.